You're about to enter the Atomic Voodoo Lounge, New Stanton's one and only surreal dive bar, bringing you beauty and magic and terahertz tragic. I'm Maxwell Vegas, writer, poet, musician, and author of the soon-to-be-published novel, New Stanton. Descend with me into the static buzz of late-night radio, where words and music swirl through neon dreams and drift like cigarette smoke out over dried-up prehistoric seas. Tonight, the Atomic Voodoo Lounge podcast and Heavy Sixer Productions are proud to present John Watson's piece of flash fiction, The Diner. Coffee and pie and hope not to die. Jonas steered his truck through a seemingly endless series of switchbacks, now totally convinced that the GPS was leading him astray. The higher he climbed, the thicker the fog became, and with sheer drop-offs to his left, every turn became an invisible hazard to navigate. Relief swept through his body as a neon sign, Diner, broke through the thickening fog. He pulled into the lot and took a moment to catch his breath before stepping out of the vehicle and into the cozy confines of the diner. The eatery was a throwback to the 1950s, with chrome and neon everywhere, as well as tabletop jukeboxes in every booth. Jonas slid into the nearest one, the red leather seating feeling like a warm hug. It was only when he got settled that he noticed the other diners looking at him, a quizzical expression on their faces. Given that he was well off the beaten path, their surprise at seeing a stranger was likely warranted, but it still gave Jonas the creeps. "What can I get you, hon?" With a shake of his head, Jonas turned his attention to the server, who was dressed in a cotton candy-colored uniform, her red hair tied up in a bun. Jonas flicked his eyes to her name tag and gave her a smile. "Coffee would be great, Marla." She returned the smile. "I'll throw in a slice of pie on the house. You look famished. We need to fatten you up a little before you move on." The comment seemed innocent enough, but something about the tone of her voice felt off. Still, he kept the smile on his face and thanked her for the kindness. He would chug the coffee, slam the pie, and get back on the road ASAP. Fog be damned. The thought of leaving quickly slipped away when the coffee and pie arrived. The brew was hot, fresh, and delicious, while the apple pie, which came with a scoop of vanilla ice cream, was almost as good as what his mother used to make. Lost in thought and happy memories, Jonas turned to look out the window, which was when he saw the two holes in the side of the mountain, smoke billowing out in regular rhythm, like the mountain was breathing. "It's something, isn't it?" Jonas jumped at Marla's voice, his fork falling to the floor, impossibly loud in the now dead silent diner. "Is there some kind of mill or factory here?" he asked, hoping for a normal answer. Marla smiled again, but her dead eyes made it look more like a grimace. No, nothing like that. Industry would taint this place. Plus, the master would not allow it. "All hail the master," the diners chanted. Marla stooped down to be at eye level with Jonas. "You were called here by him." I just took a wrong turn." The diners were chanting again, but this time it was in a language that was foreign, ancient, and dark. "There is no wrong turn to this place, Jonas. You were summoned. Out of the corner of his eye, Jonas caught movement outside the window. The vents, which he now realized were nostrils, were moving upward. Something huge, something tentacled, was rising. The master is chosen. All hail the master. How do you know? Please, let me leave, Jonas sobbed. Marla pulled the clips from her hair and let the red locks fall, shaking them out as she spread her arms wide. There's no leaving. Not for you. This is your beginning, your entry into the eternal void. Looking out the window once more, Jonas saw himself reflected in the pupil of a massive eye. He screamed once before falling into madness. The Diner by John Watson. Born and raised in Scotland and now living in the States, Watson is a horror author who loves to find the macabre in the mundane. The author is currently working on 3 new releases, all of which should arrive in 2026. Check his website out at authorjohnwatson.com or his store at buymeacoffee.com/authorjohnw/extras. If you liked what you heard, please visit atomicvoodoolounge.com or search the Atomic Voodoo Lounge on your favorite podcast app or service. Thanks for listening, and please spread the word about the Atomic Voodoo Lounge's mix of speculative noir poetry, fiction, and spoken word. In addition to the words, the AVL also has the beat. We play a variety of mood-inducing music, including surf, exotica, jazz, blues, and more. Copyright 2026 by Heavy Sixer Productions, LLC. All rights reserved. And remember, AtomicVoodooLounge.com.